I was shot in the head on April 23rd, 2017, which marks my parents' 20th wedding anniversary. I was sitting in my car at the end of a cul-de-sac, parked up against a wall, and 16-year-old kids jumped over the wall and started running in my direction, and I didn't think anything of it. I thought they were just playing hide and seek or doing kids things, running around the neighborhood, until they ran up to my vehicle and they surrounded it and started opening fire. And I ducked. I was ducked down this whole time. The shooter on my driver's side window, he shot my glass out. And as I was hunched over like this, he thought I was dead. So he was actually on a carjacking spree, and they had to murder someone as a gang initiation to get into this gang they wanted. And so this kid was doing his part, doing his carjacking. The other kids were trying to murder me. And so when I was ducked like this, the kid shot open the glass of my driver's side window. And, I popped my head up like this after all the shots went off, and he was like, "Oh shit." And I was like, shit. And then, he put the gun to my head and he pulled the trigger, and it caused the bullet to enter the left side of my head and project out the right side of my skull. And as a result of that, I was in a coma for 15 days. And in that time of the coma, I had brain surgery. I had 7 blood transfusions. And I had a 5% chance of survival. And my family was notified that if I survived, I would be in unresponsive state for the rest of my life. And they prepared the hospital doctors. They prepared my family to take care of me for the rest of my life. And when I came out of the coma, I was paralyzed from the neck down. And I didn't know what up, down, what left was. I didn't know the year. I didn't know anything. I was kind of unresponsive. And so I had to relearn everything. And it was hard. And so, I'm in the hospital, and I'm completely paralyzed. My intestines too, like when I say paralyzed from the neck down, internally as well. I couldn't have any bowel movements or anything because the insides of my body was paralyzed as well. And so one day I'm laying in my hospital bed, and the medical team comes in, which are the doctors, the occupational therapists, the physical therapists, the brain surgeons. Everybody comes into my room, and they told me, "Nolan," they told my family as well, "You're never going to walk again." And I thought back to everything I wanted to do in my life. Run a marathon, graduate college, walk across the stage after I got my degree, and recover so I could put all this behind me and never think about it again. And when I thought about all that, I just looked at all the doctors and the whole medical team, and I just told them, "Get the fuck out of my room. And I'm going to run a marathon." And at that point, everybody walked out of my room, and the last brain surgeon to leave the hospital room, he looked at me and said, "And Nolan, I believe in you." And he walked out. And then for the next 2 years, I worked hard every day to make my dreams and my goals come true. I just worked really hard, despite being told I would never walk again. I got new physical therapists, and they told me, "I don't want you to practice standing. I don't want you to practice using your legs. I don't want you to do any of that." And I completely disagreed, because I believed in myself that if I did practice walking again, I will walk again. It was just a matter of practice and, getting myself with the people who believed in me as well to accomplish my goals and dreams. And so I continued. I started practicing everything I could practice standing. I mounted bars around my house to practice standing on and to hold on to for balance. And then I did everything I could. I went to the gym every day. And then one day I was in there, and it was the day I learned how to crawl, actually. And this guy who I'd never seen in my life came up to me and said, "Hey, Nolan, what do you think about me starting a GoFundMe page for you to raise some money for you to go to a walking clinic to learn how to walk again?" And I was like, "Yeah, I would love it." And I was surprised. I'd never seen this guy in my life. And as he was leaving, he said, "Yeah, man, you walking is my number one priority. So let's do this." And so he set up the GoFundMe, and with my social media following, I raised enough money to go to this place called Next Step. And when I got there, the therapists were unlike anyone I met in my recovery so far. Instead of telling me what I can't do, they're telling me that I can do anything if I put my mind to it. And they asked me what I wanted to accomplish, what my goals were. I told them everything. And then they said, "All right, let's do it. We're going to make a plan and a list of smaller achievable goals to reach your bigger goal." And they really saved my life and really made my recovery and made everything possible for me to reach my goals of what I wanted for myself in my recovery. With that said, this is a documentary of my recovery since being shot in the head, and I hope to inspire others.
A man was found unresponsive in the driver's seat of a car after crashing it. Bullet holes could be seen through the driver's side window.
The person inside that car was shot.
A man was found with a gunshot wound to the head.
A man was inside the vehicle and had a gunshot wound.
A man who was slumped over at the wheel of a car. When first responders arrived, they'd found he'd been shot.
Was a man with a gunshot wound to the head.
Man was found shot in the head inside his car.
A man is critically hurt following a shooting where they found a man with gunshot wounds inside of a car. The person was rushed to the hospital in critical condition.
This is pretty exciting.
He's moving his arm.
Hey, watch this. Whoa. Nolan, that's awesome. Good job. Okay, now let go. Let go. Let's do the end. Okay, let go. No. Now do it again. He's really strong.
Oh, yes. Yay, Nolan. I see
awesome.
his muscles flexing and his shoulders
Okay,
moving.
let go of this one. We haven't tried this arm yet, but I see you flexing it. I'm gonna lift it up. Okay, go ahead and do that same thing you just did.
Oh, good.
And see, he's even moving this one too.
Yeah. Great job, Nolan.
And his
Okay,
thumb.
let go. Let go. Let it soft. Now I'm gonna have you just do it all on your own. I'm just gonna rest right here. Now straighten it out. Oh my
Whoa.
gosh. Nolan, this is
Nice.
awesome. Yeah, every day. You just keep making a little progress.
I never thought I would see this.
Good.
Never thought I would see
So
this.
exciting. Sorry.
You're great. Just keep practicing. Can you lift it back up towards you? Try pulling it back.
Oh, there.
There you go.
Good.
Just trying to control my arm.
You're doing good.
Just trying to.
I'll lift it up and then see if you want to try pulling it back towards you a little bit.
Why? Back toward me.
Yeah. It'll just take some practice, huh?
Yeah, just trying to regulate control.
Man, I'm so proud of you.
Oh no, we're so proud of you.
I am.
Thank you.
Oh, sweetie, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm really proud of you.
Okay, I'm gonna take
Ready?
your.
I got used to the paparazzi.
Alright, so me and Nolan are going to shake hands. Alright, Nolan? I have to go to the airport now, so you got to give me a proper goodbye. You're doing awesome, dude. Okay, you're getting it. Okay, now pull it back the other way. The opposite way you just went, try coming back. Okay, I'll put it at, I'm going to move it over here.
I need to make some muscle connections here.
Yeah,
You're doing good, honey.
So I'm going to actually put this up here.
Muscle connections.
Alright, so I'm going to open your hand. Alright, come shake my hand. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, good
Alright,
job.
bro. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna get my hand in here. Okay, now loosen it up, let go of your fingers. Nice and soft. There you go, nice and soft. Nice and soft. Alright, now give me a man shake. Oh, too much, too hard, too hard. Alright, no, I love you.
Good. Before I know it. Before I know it, I'll be surfing.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, brother.
I love you, bro.
This, I love you too. This thing doesn't have a pillowcase, so I'm gonna swap you out for a better one, okay? You like having your hand up here? You got it?
Yeah, that's fine.
You feel good? Alright, bud.
I love you.
I love you too. Let me find you. Cool. Alright, one more hug. Yeah.
Of course.
Love you, dude.
Love you too, bro.
I'll see you soon, okay?
It's a good day to use my hands.
Good job.
Wait, you know what? Wait, should I do it again?
Sure. Oh, you need a refill.
Oh, I need a refill. Maybe I should grab a bottle of water.
Oh. Here's the
But
bottle of
I'm not
water.
practicing with bottles of water.
But that adds some weight. See if you can hold the weight.
And it's a different size.
Good.
I think I need to re-grab it. Boom, solid grab. Wait,
Great.
can you? I was gonna ask if you can move it, but
Good.
why do I need to move it when I can put it down on my own?
Great.
And it's a good day. My camera. Hi everybody, I wanted to share with you my progress for the day. Bye. Right now I'm getting phenol injections, and after this I'll be able to walk correctly. This will be fun.
Ow, ow, ow.
Breathe.
Are you still in?
Just take a deep breath.
Wait. Ow.
Breathe.
What are you doing?
Take a deep breath. Good job.
You do know electricity? This is my foot inversion due to my spasticity, and I'm going to take you through the Botox process. All right, I'm at the hospital getting the Botox injections for spasticity. I'm in the doctor's office right now waiting for the Botox injections. It's 4:15 right now, and let's see how long the whole process takes.
So basically, you're hitting right behind the tibia. Coming in. Yeah. Basically. Yeah. Okay. You've got about the width of a credit card. Okay. 3, 2, 1, poke. And you can see your needle right there. Right. A little bit deeper. A little bit deeper. That looks pretty good. Okay. So I usually just negatively aspirate. I can hold the needle steady for you. Go ahead and just negatively aspirate. Sure. And we'll just put it in right there. Okay. Great.
Is it done?
Yeah. Great. Yeah, needle. I would just gonna do the whole needle right here. Perfect. We're not gonna poke you too much, okay? Just one poke, that's it. Cool. It'll diffuse over, it'll diffuse over the next couple of days, and then you'll have most people say they get the maximal effect at 1 week. I don't know if that's been your experience.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Come on out. And I'm gonna get you.
That's okay.
You alright? It's not too hard on your back?
No. But I'm glad you're thinking about that.
So you can see everything on that little meter?
This is a stimulator, so it gives you a little electrical activity. What we see is your muscles moving. If you want to, you can watch, but I'm not recommending that. You know, when I have blood drawn, I don't watch it either.
You're doing okay?
Yeah. So here we'll do a little stim. Get a little more stim.
You like the Mega Mango, right?
Oh, that sounds.
Yeah, I feel pulse.
Yeah, you're gonna. Is it okay or is it good?
Ow!
Okay, well, I turned it off.
Oh my god!
You alright?
No, it hurt so bad. Ooh, what was that?
Was it the stimulation of the needle?
Can we take everything out?
Yep.
Yes, we can.
Come on out.
Everything's out.
Oh my god.
Was it the pulsing that hurt?
I think so. I have no idea.
What did it feel like? Just a sharp shooting pain?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. Was it almost done?
We were pretty much there.
Oh my god, it hurts so bad.
Well, I suppose we could do it.
Alright, can I just have a minute? Can I just have a minute?
Yeah, oh yeah. Take your
Can
time.
I
Take
have
as much
that
time as
needle
you
away
need.
from me? Holy shit. I'm like throbbing. My muscles like throbbing right now.
Yeah, we have to do it with ultrasound.
So we'll take this out of the equation. We'll use an ultrasound machine so that the little pulses
So you won't
will
have
be
any of the
gone.
pulse, electrical
Oh
pulse.
god.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, my muscles still like throbbing.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do ultrasound.
Oh my god.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh. God.
Okay. There you go. Yep. Oh, no, come on back out. There. You hear the active muscles?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We can hear it, right? So,
Yeah.
I want to make sure that we inject when it's active there a little bit. It sounds like an implant, doesn't it? Is it painful there or no?
The last spot was, yeah.
Oh, okay.
This one is uncomfortable.
Okay.
Botox is usually used for muscle and tendon related issues. Like for me, I had to get Botox because my Achilles tendon, it was not stretching, it was actually shortening. And so I needed the Botox to help relax the actual tendon, the Achilles tendon, sorry. And like the whole, the end goal to relaxing the Achilles tendon was to prevent the tendon to stop shortening. And what ended up happening was they would give me the Botox in my ankle, and then like hopefully they were hoping that they could cast my foot into place, and by casting it into neutral position, they were hoping that it would stretch the tendon long enough so it'd be like the normal length that my Achilles tendon should be. And that didn't happen, but eventually my tendon, like, it started stretching out a little more. So instead of my foot being at -19 degrees, which is like standing in a high heel, it came down to about -15 degrees, which was still a high heel, but not as much. And so they gave me the Botox again because they were getting results. And then what happened was they injected my ankle again, and then they casted my ankle and my legs again to let it stretch out. They actually casted it into bivalves, so I would wear the cast at night, then I would take them off for a few hours during the day, and then I would take them, put them back on at night. And then it didn't fix the problem, the Botox, but it was relaxing. The Botox was elongating the tendon. So then they repeated the process again. They got the Botox injection in my ankle, recasted it so my Achilles tendon would stretch. And then they did it again. They inject again the Botox to relax the Achilles tendon so that my Achilles tendon would stretch. And they were doing all this in hopes that it was a last-ditch effort to hold me from getting surgery on my Achilles tendon for the Achilles tendon lengthening. I need a tendon lengthening, so my heel goes down and I'm off my tippy toes. When I'm like that standing, my foot is up like that on its tippy toe. And then my other foot, the one with the shoe on, when I move my foot, it just curls in. There's really nothing, I don't have any control over it. The foot just curls in like that. So I need the tendon lengthening on that foot too, just so the tendon in the Achilles is long enough to just plantar flex and go up and down and be flat. I just had my tendon release surgery, and I was very nervous going in to the point to where I threw up in the bathroom sink. I was so nervous that I asked the nurse for anxiety medication. So the nurse came over and she gave me an oxygen mask. She said it smelled like strawberries, and if I breathe very hard, I'll smell a field of strawberries. So I did that, and 3 hours later, I woke up. And I felt no pain and my feet were corrected. The results were immediate. My feet were before crooked and sideways, and when I woke up, I had the cast on my legs and my feet were perfect 90-degree angles at the neutral position. I didn't have any pain when I woke up. Everything was fine. Just for a precaution, I asked the nurse for a nerve blocker, so I didn't feel my legs for 2 days, and that was very beneficial. Afterwards, the nurses and the doctors said that I can weight bear and stand on my legs. However, the physical therapist said, stay off my legs, and I have a consultation in 2 days regarding the surgery and everything about that. So the nurse and the doctors, they prescribed me Percocet. When I got off, they gave me 10 pills which is plenty. I still have 3 pills left over, and I don't plan on using them. I have casts on my legs, and I will have them for 6 weeks. And sometimes I weight bear anyways, because it's tolerable. Like, I can kind of stand up if I want. It's not a big deal. The only problem is the physical therapist said don't do it. So I do it sometimes anyways. Other than that, everything went good. I felt immediate results. I can stretch my legs. My legs are very flexible now, whereas before I was fighting a lot of spasticity. And my foot does the plantar flexion, goes up and down, no worries. And my toes wiggle, whereas before they did not. So, tendon lengthening, success. If you're worried about it going in, don't worry about it. The results are immediate and very beneficial. Don't be nervous like I was. It's not a problem. No big deal. Thanks for watching. This bike is really cool. Moving my arms at the legs, it's helping me connect my brain to my muscles. I was doing just my legs, and it was helping me like stretch my legs and getting movement in my hamstrings and my glutes. But when I started doing my arms, my brain was recognizing where my leg muscles were and synchronizing with my arm movements as well. This is really going to help with my progress. I just ran into this machine by coincidence. I was in this gym and I saw someone else using it, and a personal trainer asked me if I wanted to try doing it. He hooked me up on it and left. Now I'm in here alone. I'm very happy with this. My doctors told me I would never walk again, and I told them I'm living my life on my terms.
Chicken ball, now it's out, now it's out, now it's out. Chicken ball, now it's out. Chicken ball, now it's out. Chicken ball, now it's out, now it's out, now it's out. Chicken ball, now it's out. Chicken ball, now it's out. Chicken ball, now it's out, now it's out, now it's out. Chicken ball, now it's out, now it's out, now it's out. Chicken ball, chicken ball, chicken ball, chicken ball, chicken ball, now it's out, now it's out, now it's out. Chicken ball, now it's out. Chicken ball, now it's out. Chicken ball, 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 now it's out, now it's out, now it's out. Chicken.
Tomorrow I am getting surgery in 6 different locations that involve 16 different operations. The locations are the adductor, post-tib, the arbitrator nerve, hamstring lengthening, relocating ligaments, and reconstructing my feet. And I am going to explain why. Why Nolan needs adductor lengthening surgery. You can see in this picture that I'm scissor walking. Basically like I'm walking on a tightrope, but my legs are crossing over each other. What this means is that when I try walking, someone needs to manually untangle my legs because my legs are squeezing together. They're crossing over like an extreme tight walker, to the point to where if I take a step forward, the forward leg will tie up with the other leg behind it because they're all tied up and I can't move, and someone needs to retie or untie my legs rather. Another demonstration of the scissor walking is right here. You can see that I need a board right here going through the parallel bars, and that is because my scissor walking, if I try to take a step, my legs will cross over, so I need the board in place so that my legs don't get crossed. We're going to dive into this in a little bit, but my hamstring lengthening, look how short my steps are. So the hamstrings need to be lengthened so that I can take a longer stride. Sometimes I can get a good step in, like a good length. The issue is that I am on a lot of medications, about 21 actually medications, most of which are muscle relaxers, and I don't want to be on muscle relaxers. Another reason why I need adductor lengthening is for hip jolting. The adductor is connected to your hips, and they're so tight that when I stand up, my hip jolts out to one side, and I can't move it on my own because it's so tight and pulled that way that it can't even be moved manually either. And why I need post-tib lengthening surgery is because the foot inversion, and this is where the moving ligaments comes into play. In addition to lengthening my post-tib in this area right here, they're going to lengthen it so it's not pulling inward. The surgeon is also going to pull ligaments from this side and put them on the right side. So on the left side, you can see that, you can imagine the ligaments are so tight over here in my leg that it's pulling my foot inwards. Whereas if the surgeon moves the ligaments to the outside around, like right over here on my heel area, it will pull the tight ligaments will pull my foot so it's straight up and perpendicular with my ankle. And I am also receiving a nerve crush in the obituary nerve, and that is located right here in my groin. The surgeon will go in with a surgical instrument and crush that nerve, and the reason why is because it is overactive. And it's bilateral, by the way, on both sides. There's one on this groin and one on this side. And the reason why is if the surgeon crushes it, then it can regenerate at its normal rate that it's supposed to be at. And that will give me an opportunity to strengthen my adductors, the inner thighs, as much as I can naturally. Whereas being squeezed to the point where my legs are tying up and getting crazy, the nerve will never regrow as strong as it was, which is good because my legs are crossing, as you can see in this picture, so I don't need the nerves to grow back as strong. Why Nolan needs hamstring lengthening surgery. We touched upon this earlier, but something I did not mention is that I cannot fully stand up all the way because my back is curling and my hamstrings are so short that my hamstrings won't let me stand up all the way. I'm going to show you this video. Take mind of my thoracic area of my spine up here. It's like between the shoulder blades. As I go to stand up, the more I press down, more the hamstrings pull me down, and it pulls my thoracic spine upwards like this. So I will show you right now. Okay, watch. I go up, my hamstrings can't go forward, and the spine goes up. So I'm going to put my cursor over it so you can see for yourself. So right here, look, the spine goes up, 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 up. And that's because my hamstrings are pulling me down, not letting me go up all the way. And as mentioned earlier, another reason why I need the hamstring lengthening surgery is because the hamstrings are not long enough to let me take a good step. As you can see here, when I'm trying to take a step, this assistant needs to pull my legs forward for me because they can't go forward. They're just so tight. And when the assistant pulls my foot all the way forward, it stops right. Look at the bench. It stops before the bench, before my leg hits the bench. It just can't go that far because my hamstrings are so short. Why Nolan needs foot reconstruction surgery. My toes are constantly being curled and clawing into the ground. They're just clawing as you can see right here, I'm trying to relax, just hang out in my wheelchair, and they're just clawing so bad it hurts so much. And when I stand up and try walking, my mom's mimicking the heel motion. It under the pressure of my body weight, my toes curl up so much where I can't even stand it anymore. So that is why I need all of those surgeries, and I'm going in the morning, and I will see you there.
Two of us. I always live there.
The surgeons know what they're doing here, right?
Oh yeah, they're the best. Yeah, the surgeons here are the best.
They're the best? Okay,
yeah. And they'll talk to you in a few minutes.
Oh, the surgeons will?
Yeah, the surgeons, the anesthesiologists, the whole team will come out.
Okay.
And interview you, make sure you're 100%. They'll explain the whole plan.
Okay.
And once you're good to go, and these are your parents, right?
Yeah.
They'll answer all their questions, and once you guys are all good, then everything will start.
Okay.
But yeah, they'll meet you before anything happens. I just got out of my surgery, and they gave me, they ended up giving me foot reconstruction. They reconstructed both my feet, and then post-tib lengthening, and the adductor lengthening, and they did everything on both legs. And I just came out of the surgery, and I came out throwing up. I was like throwing up a little bit. And then the pain wasn't bad at all. Nurse?
Yeah.
Did you pitch the doctor?
Yeah. I'm talking to him right now.
You talked to him?
So he said that
I'm dying.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna let you know, but I'm gonna tell him that you were in the locking. He said that we would prefer to avoid IV medication in preparation for discharge if possible.
For discharge?
You ready?
Of what, the hospital?
By bed or by wheelchair? That's fine. You can go by wheelchair.
So I'm gonna be discharged in this much pain?
Okay, that's okay. So are you good?
So you're gonna discharge me in this much pain?
I'm going there and staying
in the bed for a couple of hours.